早晨，林太，我係商台嘅。首先想問一問啦，李生啱啱以1416票高票當選啦，咁你會唔會覺得李生比你更適合做特首呢？另外就想問一問咧，因為近呢5年喺你在任期間啦，其實市民對政府嘅民望都比較偏低，有冇信心新政府可以重建市民嘅民望呢？唔該。
我已經講過好多次咧，我就唔會評論呢啲關於下一任行政長官嘅施政嘅工作嚇，亦都唔係時候嚟去總結本人喺5年任期裏邊嘅工作嚇，咁所以唔好意思啦，我唔會答呢啲問題。
下一位記者提問。前排最邊係粉紅色口罩嘅女士。
Thank you, Ms. Lam. This is from Bloomberg. Last week, John Lee said that his role is to remove the obstacles to satisfy the requirements for reopening the border with specifically the mainland. What are specifically the requirements to reopen the border, and what specifically are the obstacles? Thank you.
As you may recall, in September last year, following a very long period of zero local cases for almost 4 months, the Hong Kong SAR government had been discussing with the mainland authorities about resuming quarantine-free travel into the mainland. And the then Chief Secretary for Administration, Mr. John Lee, was responsible for leading the Hong Kong SAR government delegation to discuss with the mainland authorities. And some officials from the Central People's Government also arrived in Hong Kong to look at our anti-epidemic work so that they had a better idea of our strategy. So one of the prerequisites then was Hong Kong had to achieve no local infections for a while. So the first thing that any resumption of quarantine-free travel with the mainland will have to reaffirm whether this is still the prerequisite. Okay. And that's why I said in my last report, as you know, I issue a monthly report on Hong Kong SAR government's anti-epidemic work. So in my last monthly report at the very beginning, I said that Hong Kong still has to strictly adhere to a strategy to try to reduce the importation of cases, and hence this hotel quarantine and also the flight suspension mechanism. But at the same time, also need to have some sort of social distancing measures to prevent a rebound. And these measures exactly were to create the necessary preconditions for resuming quarantine-free travel into the mainland. But the first thing we need to do, if it happens within my term, or John has to do if it happens within the beginning of his term, is to engage with the mainland authorities and to understand whether what we have discussed last September to December still stand as the prerequisites for the resumption of travel.
早晨，林太，TVB 嘅。咁啊，首先咧都想問翻疫情嗰度咧，即係上個禮拜已經放寬咗啲啦，而家情況又繼續好似都幾好咧，會唔會陸續咧連第3階段都可以提早6月前咧，即係今個月底可以一次過開放，咁啊市民真係走上復常之路啦？咁啊，另外第二就係頭先都提到咧嗰個架構重組嗰度咧時間好緊迫啦，可唔可以即係都同大家分享下話要唔要去到幾時真係有一個方案出嚟咧？因為立法會都真係有多程序要過嘅時候，咁大家可以更加明確知道下一屆政府會點樣做咧，同埋因為你有呢個架構方案先至能夠組到下一屆班嘅時候咧，係咪似乎都呢2個禮拜要決定咧？唔該。
第一個有關於疫情咧，係我諗社會上都係樂見我哋自從4月15日即係跌破咗1000個當日嘅個案咧，就係都係持續下降嘅嚇。咁所以就我哋係比較安心可以進入去第2階段，但第2階段咧其實係下個禮拜，即係5月19日。咁所以按住我3月21日講嘅分3階段3個月嘅放寬咧，第3個階段將會係6月下旬嚇。但係第3個階段再放嘅嘢其實唔係好多啦，只係將譬如我哋譬如喺餐飲業嗰度啦， 就喺第二階段都已經宴會係可以放到好多人㗎啦嚇，咁再放就係放晒嘅啫嚇。咁所以暫時咧，我覺得比較審慎咧，都係再睇下先嚇。如果有呢個空間，有呢個條件咧，我本人係傾向咧等大家喺一個更加寬鬆嘅環境裏邊咧，嚟到去慶祝香港回歸25週年嚇。但今日唔可以講，今日你等我第二階段安全着陸做咗先嚇。第二個問題咧，其實就唔係喺我控制範圍以內，但係我已經提交咗一個具體嘅時間表咧，俾當選嘅行政長官，就希望咧就喺下個禮拜就能夠先去行政會議，因為咁大套嘅架構重整方案，而且涉及到有啲法律嘅修訂咧，係需要有行政會議嘅討論同埋通過嘅啊。雖然我都有信心今日嘅行政會議咧都會接受3C15局嘅方案，但係都係需要走程序啦嚇。咁所以之後咧就係按住立法會對於呢啲政府建議嘅審議啦，包括要去人事編制委員會啦，因為涉及開新嘅位啦，調動好多其他嘅位啦嚇，改啲常秘嘅名稱啦咁跟住人事編制委員會，你都知道啦，就係要去財務委員會嘅。財務委員會通過個人事編制嘅建議同埋涉及嘅額外款項啊，而家估計咧係3C15局都會涉及超過3000萬嘅經常性開支嚇。咁跟住咧就要去立法會大會做一個政府嘅決議案嚟到去修訂嗰啲司局長嘅名稱啊，因為喺香港法律裏邊咧，好多局長都出現個名嘅。咁如果改咗個名，咁要改過晒呢啲法律。但係我哋都唔會逐條法律改噶啦，係用應該係用香港法律第一條嚟到去做嘅。咁所以我哋原本嘅設計嘅時間表咧，就應該喺下個禮拜爭取行政會議可以討論嚇。咁但係因為立法會咧就已經表示會係全面配合，主席梁君彥主席琴日都講咗㗎啦。咁所以如果可以再推遲一啲，先能夠可以有一套完整拍板嘅方案咧，睇嚟都做得到嘅嚇。咁所以我都係會等當選行政長官話俾我聽，究竟我哋嘅時間表應該係點樣樣。咁但係我相信咧，喺早班嗰度就唔會等到即係立法會大會去到6月中通過先至揾人㗎啦，因為呢個正正係愛國者治港之後嘅選舉制度嘅優勢啦。我哋知道呢個立法會係會支持特區政府施政嘅，我哋亦都係提早喺今年1月就交晒啲詳細嘅方案嘅內容啦。亦都係各個局長去咗相關事務委員會解釋，譬如點解要有文化、體育、旅遊局啦。咁亦都喺社會上醖釀咗一段時間，都有共識嘅。咁所以喺呢啲因素之下呢，如果嗰個去立法會攞申請嘅程序係需要稍為壓縮，喺一個更加短嘅時間裏邊完成呢，似乎都應該有把握嘅。多謝。